Hello, Algebra 2 class. This video is for you, and it is in regards to word problems and how we can set up system of equations to solve them. Hopefully these problems will make sense as I'm setting them up. And if you do have any questions, please post them in Google Classroom or email me. Now, word problems come in various forms. But when dealing with systems of equations, there are a lot of ways you can see problems. Common ones are there's money in a piggy bank, there are nickels and dimes, there are 30 total, and the sum of the coins adds up to 375. How many nickels and quarters are there? That's just one example. Okay, a couple of examples I will be going over are from the day 6 system word problems worksheet. So if you would like to, you can go ahead and take that out, put it up in Google Classroom, and just listen while I explain a couple of these. I'm not going to do all of them. I'm just going to do a couple of them so you can kind of get the idea of how this works. Okay, so for problem number 1, it says a gym offers 2 options for membership plans. Option A includes an initiation fee of $121 and costs $1 per day. So $1 per day, so that is 1x. So I will go ahead and put 1x plus 121. Option B has no initiation fee but costs $12 per day. After how many days will the total cost of the gym membership plans be equal? So here we have a system of equations. We want to know after how many days will the total cost of the gym membership plans be equal? Well, x is our number of days. Okay, so what we're going to do is we want to find out when they're equal. So that means 12x has to equal x plus 121. Okay, so we will subtract x from both sides, and that gives us 11x equals 121. Divide both sides by 11, and we get that x is 11. So when we reach the 11th day, they will be equal. So if I do to check, so this is to check, and if you have time whenever you're on a test or on a quiz, always check. So we check. So option A is 11 plus 121, and option B is 12 times 11. Well, 11 plus 121 is 132, and 12 times 11 is 132. So it checks. Okay, so this was number 1 on the system word problems page. Now next, I would like to discuss question 5, because this is one that may pop up on a test. Okay, so I'm going to remove this sheet, flip it over, and now we're doing question number 5. Okay, and I'll scoot it up a little bit so you can see. Okay, question number 5, and hopefully you have this in front of you. It says Christy has a coin collection consisting of nickels and dimes. So we have N is for nickels, and D is for dimes. Okay. She has a total of 28. So that means the sum of my nickels and my dimes is going to be 28. And the value of the coins is 225. So that means a nickel is worth 5 cents, so 0.05 N. A dime is worth 1 cent, so plus 0.1 D. So the number of nickels multiplied by 0.05, the number of dimes multiplied by 0.01, I sum that up, I should get $2.25. Notice I have a system of equations. I have two equations and two unknowns. So I can solve this. Now, we have learned that you can solve via graphing, via elimination, via substitution, or if you're allowed to use a calculator, by, by matrices. Now, I would suggest substitution. Again, in this case, you can use any method. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and solve this for D. So D is going to equal 28 minus N. Okay. 28 minus N. So knowing what D is, I can plug it into my second equation. So I have 0.05 N plus 0.1 times D is 28 minus N. That equals 225. Okay. So far, so good. So let's simplify. We're going to distribute 0.1 to everything inside. So we still have 0.05 N plus, now it's 2.8 minus 0.1 N. That equals 225. Now let's add things up. We have 0.05 and we have a negative 0.1. So that's a negative 0.05 N. And we still have plus 2.8 equals 2.25. We're going to subtract both sides by 2.8. So we have negative 0.05 N equals, well, what is 2.25 minus 2.8? Well, 2.8 minus 2.25, it will be negative. I believe it is 0.55. Now we're going to divide both sides by negative 0.05. So N is going to be, it's going to be the same as saying 55 divided by 5, which is 11. So N it tells us that there are 11 nickels. And remember, D is 28 minus N. So 28 minus N, where N is 11, so D is 17. So really quickly to check, 11 nickels is 55 cents. 17 dimes is 170. I add these two together, so 55 plus 170, and I do indeed get 225. So it checks. So that is how you go about solving these systems of equations given a word problem. I would like for you to try out the rest of these. So I did 1 and 5. Try out 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So basically I did 2 out of 8, or 2 out of 10. So I'd like for you to try the other 8. Okay? Remember, if you have any questions, go ahead and put a question in Google Classroom. Or you could post a comment on this video. That's perfectly fine as well. And then, or you could email me. There will be other videos, but this is specifically in regards to word problems and how to set up the systems of equations. I hope this was useful to you. Thank you.